Hello there, only one Kenobi here, only one. It's not long since I've reviewed this guy anyway, so I will leave a link to my full review of him in the description below. But still, here we are. We have made it to the Bad Batch now, and this is one of a few cards in TVC 2.0, or whatever you want to call it, that is unpunched, because it came in a set. And so that's kind of a rarity. I think the only other card that came unpunched was the Yak Face that was in the barge. So yeah, that's kind of unheard of, really. And the punch is nice because it's a bigger punch hole, so hence that's all looks wider. So to do this video, I've obviously got the figure loose, spinning away there, carded, and I'm going to talk about this guy as well. But first things first, this is where Hasbro really dropped the ball with Rex. It's just a tragedy, really. TVC, because I mean, first and foremost, this is an amazing figure. But I'm really sad that we never got Rex as he should be. I used to own the 6-inch one. That was a really good figure. I've subsequently sold it and for a profit as well. My God, he's worth loads now. Could have picked up more in the Entertainer for £11, man. What was I doing anyway? But this figure here is a repack of what was in the Black Series. And even that one in the Black Series should have been as good as my man, Captain Fordo, but it wasn't. Captain Fordo is a brilliant figure, and this would have been awesome. Well, the Black Series, the TVC had stopped, and so they had the Black Series. Then they decided, right, to do what I always dreamed, which is to put Captain Rex, standard normal Captain Rex, in the TVC, and they repacked that Black Series one, which is awful. The helmet's too small, and it's not removable. It's half what it could have been. But that's in the past. Then they gave us this, which is nice to finally get a really good Rex, which has got the removable helmet and all of that. Bad Batch, it was all right and everything. I'm not a big fan of it, but one thing that is a real regret with this figure is the fact that he's got that longer hair, man. He's got a bit of a bouffant. And he should have that tight, blonde, classic Rex hair. I would have loved that if they'd done that. It's good helmet and everything. He goes really well with the... although I don't display him with them, he goes well with, Echo 5s, Jesse and all that, I suppose. But I don't have him because I don't like removing, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, I don't like removing this poncho. I've tried it, and I think I do it in that video, which again there's a link below. I take him apart and show you what he looks like. But I think the thing about him is the pauldron is not so good. It's not wide enough. He looks a bit naked. Whereas that one's quite a chunky one and it's wide and stuff. I'm sure it's different from that. I can't remember now. And forgive me, I am not going to take the poncho off. I really, forgive me, but I can't be bothered. I've done it before and it's just fiddly. I just want to show you how good this figure is on its own, what that you see there. And I will put the helmet on him in a minute, actually, just to show you that, because that you can't see yet. But let's go in on the card, back on the card. Lovely image. The thing about the Bad Batch badge, mouthful, is that it's not as chunky as that one. That's a nice wide. If they'd made the racetrack as wide as the Clone Wars one, I think. Can you see how much smaller that is? I mean, it's not really that essential, but for me, I think it would have just linked the two a bit more and been a bit more, a uniformity or whatever. But yeah, he looks good in the bubble as well, and then you can see what you can do with the rangefinder thing, whatever you call that. Great character. I like Rex a lot. I think he was a bit... That last series of the Clone Wars was a bit mad. There was loads of episodes. That last episode when they were like flying through the air, jumping off ships and like not dying, and they were clearly putting their lives in danger, was just a bit kind of like far-fetched. But still, it was all good. Ended very poignantly. But he's cool, isn't he? I like him a lot. And there's not much more I can say. It's a lovely poncho, that, actually. And I will put the helmet on for you. And do check out my other video. Oh, and I always forget to show you the back, so I will do that now. I bet you anything, there's nothing on there. Oh, yes. Yes. Attack of the Clones, Obi-Wan reference there. So there you are. Looking forward to opening all these other fellas. I haven't opened any of the Bad Batch figures. I just went with Clone Captain Rex because he's the most significant one. He gets away with the oversized helmet thing as well, a bit more than the others as well, because he's got like, a bit more width to him, with the poncho and everything. let's get this on. I can't remember how I display it. You see, I'd like to have him like that. You see, I just, again, I wish that they had made a kick-ass, bloody hell, that is a big looking helmet, that. A kick-ass Rex on that car back would have made my, made me day, whatever you want to say, satisfied my TVC desires, but they didn't do that. They let you down. They let me down. They dropped the ball. I don't mind saying that on record. But it's whether, especially when we have, I'm just looking for him now, excuse me, oh, he's right behind me. Especially when we were treated to the likes of this. You know what I mean? And if you also look at the blueprints of what Rex could have and should have been, that Blue Milk book's got it in there. Tim did a video on that recently. Check out that. That'll make you cry. Actually, in fact, no, don't check that video out. It's very good, but it'll depress you massively. Anyway, thank you for watching. Sorry it's brief, but I've got a more detailed review of him. Captain Rex, ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 208. I have been only one Kenobi. Only one. Good soldiers follow orders. Good soldiers follow orders. Out.